Good morning. I'm starting off the morning trying to decide which set to wear. These are not all of them. I have more. But I think I'm gonna wear these because I don't get to wear these very often. Because today's a Disney day. Today, I plan on going to Disney on a monorail tour of all the decorations, and I have lunch reservations at the Grand Floridian. So join me on today's adventure. First, it's time for some coffee. 23, almost went to 24. 23, getting ahead of myself. Only this day and one more, and we are done with the advent calendars. And here we go. Spiced eggnog, finally! I've been waiting for you. I think my holiday mug is in order for today, since it's the spiced eggnog. I think today we're going to go in with a tablespoon each of the oat milk nog and the real low-fat nog, because this is thick enough to be a creamer. I put in some cinnamon, no extra sugar. It needs more sugar. Woo! Hang on, let me put some vanilla syrup in there. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, much better. It just wasn't sweet enough, and I don't like a bitter coffee. All right, so I'm going to start my day, and later tonight we will do the wine and cheese. In the meantime, it's Disney time.
I'm at Disney World, here I am, I'm back again, I'm riding all my favorite rides.
Welcome to Walt Disney World property. I have lunch reservations today at the cafe at the Grand Floridian. And yeah, and then we probably will take a monorail tour. So I'm excited for this. Oh, look how beautiful. We're gonna check out all the decorations on the way out. Okay, I am all checked in. They are running about 20 to 25 minutes behind schedule, so hopefully they'll seat me sooner than later. I'm hungry. Okay, I am finally seated. I've got a lovely view of the hotel, and I'm going to find out what the soup of the day is, and then I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna get. They have some chef favorites here, like Grand Floridian signature burger. I know I will not be getting that. They've got a Cobb salad. They've got a breakfast sandwich. They've got Caesar salad. They've got salmon. They also have pancakes, toast, and waffles. So it's a brunch place, even on a Monday, which I like. I'm actually testing out a new ring light that has a fan on it. I hope it doesn't bother other people here, but I decided to go with the traditional chicken and waffles. It's got malt waffles, and the waiter said that it's really good, so that's what I'm getting. I didn't think I was going to, but I decided on getting that. While I was sitting here waiting for my food, they just gave me hot biscuits. I believe that might be maple syrup. Hang on, let me taste. Oh yeah, that's maple syrup. And the butter looks different too. Oh my gosh. The butter has pecans of some sort in it. I'm so excited. I'm very hungry. Okay, I've got my biscuit here. I think I'm gonna start out with putting some of this butter on it, and then I'm gonna taste it first with just the butter. That's so good. You got like the saltiness of the biscuit and the sweetness of this butter. This butter is fabulous. If I could take this butter home with me, I will. And you got like pieces. Can you see that? Like the pieces right there? So good. And I'm going to do the same thing with the second one, but I think the second one, I'm going to put a little bit of the maple syrup on it. This is is gonna be more like a dessert. And here's the little thing of maple syrup. Just gonna little drizzle. Oh, that looks good. All right, here we go. It's even better with the maple syrup. That is delicious. And a nice start to my meal here. I just figured out what this butter tastes like. It tastes like butterscotch. And usually with butterscotch, you make it with brown sugar and butter. So I'm gonna ask still what it is. He hasn't come back yet, but I'm guessing, I don't know, it's got some kind of toffee-esque thing to it, which is like on the butterscotch side, but oh my gosh, is this delicious. All right, my chicken and waffles have arrived. The chicken looks like it has cornflakes on it and the drizzled honey, and then they didn't put any syrup on it, which I like, so I can control the amount of syrup, but I want to taste the waffle on its own first before I put syrup on it to get that malt flavor that is supposed to be in it, and then of course all of it all at once. I think I'm gonna go for the chicken taste first. It looks so good. I want to get a bite with that. What looks like cornflake coating and the drizzle of the honey. Look at that. That's very good. It's not overly sweet like I thought it was going to be, and the chicken is moist. It's not dried out, so it's really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of the waffle on its own first without any syrup. All right, so here's a piece of the waffle. It does have a malty flavor to it, very dry, and I dip a piece in the syrup to give it some syrup on it. Very good with the syrup. And now I'm going to take a bite of the chicken, the waffle, with just a little bit of syrup on the waffle part. It's all kind of falling apart. For one bite, I'm gonna try this bite. Okay, so for me personally, I think I like to eat them separately as two different things. I'm not from the South. I grew up in New Jersey, so I know this is a very Southern thing, and while I do like it, I tend to like eating it separately. I had it last time at one of those Southern places, Florida Cracker, I believe I had it at, and that was really good too. I think I ate it separately there too. Here's like just the coating. Now that's a good coating. I've used cornflakes in recipes before. It's a really good coating. I personally like it ground a little finer, but the only thing is that this is a very expensive dish. Just know that coming in here, this dish alone is $27. But you know, that's the only thing I'm getting here. They gave me the biscuits with the butter and the maple syrup were complimentary, so it came with the meal, which was a really, really, really nice touch. So I'm going to enjoy my chicken and waffles, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of a video tour around the place as I leave. And then the next thing is we're going to go to the gingerbread house. There's a line, and that's where the desserts are, like the holiday desserts. And I've heard some really good things about some of the desserts there, so that's gonna be the next stop after I finish my lunch. You guys. I just talked to the waiter, and I asked him what was in the butter. I'm like, what's in the butter? It tastes like butterscotch. He's like, orange marmalade. Okay, I did not get orange marmalade from that at all. Maybe it's because the butter is just sweet here. I don't know. I don't generally eat butter on anything really. Like I don't even like butter on my waffles or my pancakes. But yeah, so clearly my taste buds are extremely off. But I thought that was funny. So it has orange marmalade in it. Breakfast and lunch is till 2, so I just made it. And then they also serve dinner. Look at this gorgeous Christmas tree. And here is the gingerbread house that's actually made of all those ingredients. 600 pounds of powdered sugar. That's amazing. That's really, really neat. That is just absolutely amazing. That's made out of sugar and flour, and it's actually edible. What's your favorite thing from the gingerbread house?
I would say maybe the peppermint bark or the gingerbread loaf.
I've heard about the gingerbread loaf. Okay.
Everything is very good. You can't make a bad decision.
All right, I'm gonna have to get that. So I waited online at the gingerbread house to try to get the gingerbread loaf, and literally the person in front of me bought the last loaf. So I ended up not getting anything. That's okay though. I'm gonna go to some of the other hotels and check out their decorations as well. Here's a great view from the second level. I love that chandelier. And then the gingerbread house from above. So the crazy part about the Contemporary Hotel, it literally smells the same as it did back in the 1970s. They must pump it with a certain scent. One of the first things I'm noticing, there are no holiday decorations in this hotel. There's the Outer Rim, which I've been to on the monorail crawl. There's Chef Mickey's. There's the Contempo Cafe. And look, there's no holiday tree. There's no gingerbread. Maybe downstairs? I'm gonna ask. Okay, I just found out that there is a gingerbread castle back here. Oh, I can see it from here. All right, we're gonna go check that out. There it is, a real gingerbread castle. Okay, so at this gingerbread place, they don't have the loaf that I wanted. They have a gingerbread cookie, they have a house-made butter cookie, then they have an apple caramel cake with gingerbread strudel, and they have the gingerbread Mickey cookie, which has the Contemporary Resort here on the back, probably in chocolate. And then they have the Linzer cookie. That's got the raspberry filling. They look pretty good. All right, cookies have been purchased, and I will have a taste test later before I head home. There's a bunch of holiday merch here in the shop in the Contemporary. The golds are real pretty. And a very small section of Hanukkah stuff. I haven't seen this one yet. That's really cute. Okay, I came down to the bottom level, and there's a cute little Christmas tree here. So cast members made these wreaths, and they're having a contest, and you vote who you like. So there's an Elsa one. This one I really like. The gingerbread one. That one's creative. Earned my ears. There's the Contemporary one. This one's the Bayou Adventure. That one's really good too. This one's all sparkly. Oh, that one's good. That's the Small World one. Another Mickey festive one. Another gingerbread. The Incredibles. Contemporary. And this one's really cute too. I think I still like the gingerbread one over there. This is Bay Lake. The boat that you see way out there. They're heading to where I need to go, which is the Fort Wilderness Lodge. He said he'll come back in about 10 minutes, come get me. So I'm just gonna hang out here. This is also a great hotel. I stayed here once a really long time ago. Before I was actually a YouTuber. I'd like to stay here again someday. Haven't even gotten to the main event yet and already seeing some really pretty decorations. Oh, look at this. A sleigh. Oh, it's got all wilderness stuff on it. The bear, there's an owl, the moose or deer. Now, I guess it's a moose. Really cute. Oh, they have stuff for sale. Holiday ears. I guess you can purchase this jar because I've seen it in 2 places so far. The Mickey, the Hanukkah Mickey I saw, had like a 2.5 pound weight in it. I do not feel like walking around with it. Oh, letters to Santa, very cute. There she is, this gorgeous tree. It looks like each hotel has its own treat, so we're gonna see what this place has. It looks like they have dark chocolate and a chocolate crisp tree, right? Yeah. And then looks like that's bark. They have a cookie box. The Lindt, which I got from the Contemporary. A molasses cookie. How does a molasses cookie taste different than a gingerbread cookie?
I think it's softer.
Does it have the same flavor?
I think it's sweeter than gingerbread. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have that gingerbread loaf by any chance? They ran out. They ran out over there. I was like the last person that they like. No, I'm like, man. And what are these? Ginger. So how do you say that?
So is Gruyere, which I believe.
Gruyere.
I don't actually know.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with. But it's like a little cheese bite. So it's like a little pasta pastry with some cheese in it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then I think they have like hot chocolates and stuff over there. All right, I clearly went in the wrong way, but that's basically the entire list. So again, I will taste in the car. But one of the items I have to taste really needs to be heated up, but I'll do it in the car anyway. This was a real tree, but it's not. I just touched the vines. But look at the ornaments they have on this one. The bear, the plaid. Pretty amazing. Up there they have lit up trees and I believe reindeer. Very, very pretty. This tree is magnificent. So I just did a quick loop around here. These are the only decorations at this hotel. And I've seen the gingerbread house now at the Contemporary and Grand Floridian. So the only hotel left today on the tour is the Polynesian. So now I have to take the boat back over to the Contemporary and get on the monorail to go to the Polynesian. Here is the view of the dock heading out to the points to get back to the hotel, the Contemporary. Oh, you can also go to the Magic Kingdom from here, but I can't get in with my pass right now, and I hear it's really crowded. So going back to the Contemporary to get back on the monorail. Okay, so I was just told that this is not the biggest Christmas tree. There's one downstairs. They do have some pretty decorations up, so I'm gonna go downstairs and see if I can find their tree. They do not have a gingerbread house here at the Polynesian. This is their big tree, not nearly as big as the one over at the Fort Wilderness Lodge, but it's still pretty. Let's see what the ornaments look like over here. Of course, we've got the buoy lights. We've got some flowers. Oh, I like that one. The turtle. Ukulele. This is really nice. In here. More flowers. I don't see any tiki drinks in here. But definitely ohana. Oh, there's the beads. I have a set of those. Very, very nice. I always like to check out the items they have here. Looks like that might be a serving dish of some sort that you put in here. Oh, this is new. I saw this online. The Dole Whip, that's very cute. There's a new Trader Sam's shirt. That's nice. And then all in the blue hues. That's really nice too. They have a dress. I can't wear super long dresses like that because I'm so short. It kind of swallows me up. But I like that one. I had to take a look at one of my tiki torches before I head back to the Grand Floridian. I didn't buy that shirt. It was one of those high-low shirts, and I don't like those because then the high's too high and the low's too low, and it's just weird. So I didn't get it. But I am going to head back to the Grand Floridian and then to my car, and then we'll taste some of these treats before I head back to Tampa. Hello. Finally getting my gingerbread loaf. It's a popular product. Thank you very much. I have secured the gingerbread loaf. It's quite heavy, actually. All right, I'm basking in the light of the trees one more time before I head out. I decided I'm not going to test in my car. I'll just take it home because I have to do the last 2 days or today's day of the advent calendar. So the next time you see me, I'll be home. I've got about an hour and a half drive back to Tampa. All right, I am back from Disney. And I'm going to try some of these treats. I'm going to try this one first because it's savory, but I wanted to give you some of the prices. Now, all of this is good until right after the new year. So if you are live in Orlando and you want to try the treats, you can go do this pretty much for free. The parking's going to be the only problem. If you have a reservation, you can park for free. If you have a pass holder pass, you can park at the Ticket and Transportation Center and then hop on the monorail from there. This was $5.50. There are 4 of them. They're like cheese balls. They smell really good, but she said they're better if they're heated up a little bit. So I'm going to, I don't know if I want to microwave it. I think I might just put it in my air fryer just for a couple of minutes. And then a lot of the cookies got squished because I kept throwing my water into the bag. So one of the cookies we're trying, I got this. This is I didn't realize it was hazelnut. It is a hazelnut Linzer cookie. And it got squished. And that one was $6.49. By Disney standards, that's pretty good. The next one is the now earless Mickey gingerbread cookie. That is a gluten-friendly gingerbread. So that's good. I'm not gluten-free, but it's a gluten-friendly one. Good to know. That one was actually more expensive at $7.99. And I'm guessing it's because it's gluten-free. Then, the deal of the day, for sure, is when I went back to the Grand Floridian and went and finally managed to secure a ginger loaf. With tax, this ginormous thing that is extremely heavy. My husband thought it was a pound cake. With tax, $6. Oops. With tax, $6.17. That is an amazing price for considering, everything else is the same for just like one cookie. And then this will last a while. I actually may take this down for Hanukkah night 1 if there's any left over. I'm sure there will be. But anyway, so we're going to taste them all. And then I will do the wine and cheese. Now, if you are watching me because you like Disney, the reason I'm doing wine and cheese is that this is part of my Vlogmas series. And I have been doing the Aldi Advent calendars since day 1. And some people are following me for that. So as much as I really have no desire to have any wine right now, I am going to do it in the sake of science, so to speak. But I'm going to do this Disney stuff first. So stand by because I'm going to go heat these up. Okay, first up is this cheesy puffy thing. It's not super duper crazy hot. I just kind of warmed it up a little bit. It could probably be warmed up a little bit more. Okay. This reminds me of? Have you guys ever had Yorkshire pudding? My Nana used to make it. And they use the drippings of roast beef to make it. And it's light and fluffy. This is super light and fluffy like that. But there's cheese inside instead of the dripping. So this is very good. It's got saltiness to it. Because of the cheese, probably. That's really good. I think when I have it again, I will definitely heat it up a little bit more. All right, next up. I think we're going to go to, I'm going to do the loaf last. I'm going to start off with the gingerbread cookie. I love a good gingerbread cookie. I'm just doing bites at each one of these. I'm going to take one of the broken ears and take a bite. Okay. Smells like a gingerbread cookie. It's a little dry. Yeah. I don't like it. And I don't know if that's because it's gluten-free. Because I've eaten gluten-free things. The gingerbread cookies that I get from Trader Joe's, the ones that hang over the edge of the mug, those are really good. Those are crunchy, not soft like this. But this is giving me gritty. The flavor's okay, but grittiness, I think this is going to be best dipped in coffee to, I don't know, to maybe make it moister. I don't know. Not my favorite. I'm really hoping that this next cookie is more moist than this last one. Now, hazelnut, I can go either way. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. This is the part that I want to make sure, the raspberry in the middle, that I get a full bite. So I'm going to go in right here. That's a good cookie. Okay, that's a winner. That's very good. If you have a chance to get over there, so far this is my favorite. As far as sweet goes, because I really like those cheese balls. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to open this. Oh my gosh, look at that crumbly goodness. When it comes to like apple pie from Publix, they make a Dutch apple pie, and it is really good. I'm more of an end girly. I'm only gonna take like a quarter of the end. It might be a little drier than the middle though, but oh my gosh. So there's the piece I'm taking. Oh my gosh. It tastes like pound cake. With the gingerbread, oh my gosh, with the gingerbread crumbles on it. I am so happy that I went back to that stand after doing my full lap to each of the resorts, because that was worth the extra time waiting for. The line wasn't that long when I went the second time. Holy mackerel. Not only is it so yummy, but the price compared to all the other stuff is amazing. I would pay $6.17 all day for this. This is even less expensive than the loaves they sell at Fresh Market. And their loaves are pretty good too. This is spectacular. Highly, highly recommend. Okay, I'm making a massive mess. Let's go see what cheese and wine, and then we're gonna wrap up this video. It's 2 days left, and if I'm being completely honest, I'm ready for the wine and cheese to be over. I'm kind of over it. I'm really hoping that the last two are decent. I would also enjoy a sparkling wine. This is not going to be that. This is going to be a red blend from Portugal. All right, cheese going with that is an aged Gouda. This wine is supposed to taste like cherries and blackcurrant and vanilla. And a lingering finish. It's all right. Not my favorite. Not my least favorite either. I think I'm just over the wines. I don't know. I'm just over the wines. I don't think they're as good this year as they were last year. I would love it if they ended the whole thing tomorrow with like a nice Prosecco. That would be lovely. All right. Maybe the pairing's better. Cheese is good. Ooh, that was a strong sip. The wine isn't doing it for me. I'll eat the cheese, but I'm not going to drink the wine. We are done. We are done with this video. I had a great day at Disney. It was a lot of fun. You can do that during the holidays when your pass is blacked out like mine is. I have what's called the Pirate Pass. So I'm blacked out for a giant chunk of the holiday season. And then like holiday weekends, like Valentine's Day weekend and President's Day weekend, which is fine. I will be going back, if all goes well, I believe January 11th, around there. That weekend, I think I'm going to go at some point because they're getting ready to close down Dino Land USA. And I want to ride that I can't say the name of that dinosaur. The dinosaur that flies around like a Dumbo. That ride. They're totally getting rid of it. Then there's another ride back there that I can't go on because of my back. It's the dinosaur ride. It's very jerky and stuff. I rode it many, many, many years ago, like in the 80s. They're taking that away too. I think they might just reimagine that ride and just leave the tracks, but I don't know. You never know with Disney. Anyway, thank you for tuning into the wonderful world of Wendy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and become part of my wonderful world. Give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next adventure.